Hello, 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 and welcome back. We got Vader Sama in the Sibir, Midnight Phoenix in the Illinois, Peel Khan in the Worcester with Soyuz, Moskva, Petro, and a Sherman on Operation Aegis.
Начинается.
Attention! This is Task Force Commander. Our transport ships have been captured. Attack the enemy and retrieve the transport ships. Enemy detected. That's the enemy vessel. Destroy them. Roger. Searching for enemy convoy.
Now, to kind of give you some idea on the Sibir, so let's start off with its heal. That is a minute and 40-second activation heal. So it is like the new U.S. destroyers in that once that minute and 40 is gone, the heal is completely gone, which is a huge downside. But remember, the ship does get a Kremlin hull. It has all the strengths and the weaknesses of the Kremlin. At least it's its hull. Now, this is where the whole thing is really stupid. Receive 1,000 potential or hit enemy ship with secondary, which is 3% versus 0.05%. Yeah, that's a really stupid gimmick, and that is for main battery dispersion, main shell dispersion, main battery shell dispersion, and it's really stupid. It is extremely stupid in operations. They're not operations, but in clan battles. The thing is a bitch. Because if you've got a Kremlin that can just sell straight down the middle with secondaries, it is a bitch to deal with. And like you said, you hit ships with the secondaries, it goes up. Potential damage, and you magnify that in clan battle with focus fire, that's just going to go straight up. So it is a fucking bitch to deal with. Now, the only real way you could have gotten this ship so far is to gamble in the Wishing War 10th anniversary. I gambled $100. I didn't get lucky. I think Vader dumped like $100 or so, and he got super lucky. Now, we do lose a Moskva there. He gets burned out and just farmed to death. Now, his funny button is activated. Keep that in mind. And he's at 156K and climbing.
Торпеды прямо по курсу.
And it is about a 12-kilometer range on those secondaries. Which, I mean, let's be honest, 12 kilometers is honestly standard. 12.5, 12, that's honestly standard. If the secondaries were, they released a ship that went beyond that, then that would just be stupidly broken. And he activates the funny button. And Soyuz is going to go down. He's probably been broadside, taking armor piercing from those heavy cruisers, and that will kill a Soyuz very fast. Plus the fires. And remember, Soyuz is a very tanky battleship. He just played it very poorly. So we lost a Moskva and a Soyuz. That's quite a bit of firepower left, and tankiness gone. Now, at this range and this angle, Phoenix's Illinois should be able to do massive damage. They go up the side. Those Yoshino, and Azuma won't be a problem. The other ones on the other far side will be the problem. We do see he gets a Citadel there. Vader gets 50, 45k it looks like, and then Phoenix is just, you know, picking everything up with his main guns. We do lose the Gary. Fortunately, it's a bot. Shores will probably be going down pretty soon after. $300k and climbing. Now, obviously, he's probably going to go for the Yamatos, and with Kremlin guns, Kremlin hull, he's probably going to just blast those Yamatos to smithereens. And you really might think, okay, this ship is okay. And I mean, from the way it's being played, he's got really good damage. It's kind of, it has a little bit of lacklustre-ness. There is some of that. But you also have to keep in mind, in these small settings, this ship is extremely powerful. You throw it into a competitive part with clan battles, it just becomes that much more stronger. These ships may look weak, but they are honestly extremely strong. But also remember, he isn't above, well, honestly, not even above. He's an exceptionally above operations player. Plus, he's teamed up with Phoenix and Piocon, who are both also really good operations players.
Неполадки устранены.
But we're rolling at a wonderful 407k right now. Now, he is a Kremlin, he can charge in there, but remember, we do have the Kerfer, so he does have to be aware, and you can only angle to so many ships without exposing yourself. So he does have to still be careful. If he and Piocon can take out that Yushi, that'll relieve a lot of pressure for Phoenix. But we just see he did take a pretty good chunk right there, and we can see their health bars up there. You can see that it did take a pretty good chunk. I personally would have went for Yushi, but that is just my honest opinion because he's basically point blank side or point broadside. That makes more sense to me, but I can understand helping Phoenix. And maybe he was hoping to get a nice cheek shot and get in there. Always absolutely possible. That should be a very dead Yamato. Okay, semi-dead Yamato. Sherman will finish it off with his guns, though. Or Wooster. But Wooster got one. Let's see who gets the other one. So he basically went up 100 and like 26k right there in that whole engagement. And he hasn't even used the heal, keep that in mind. The heal hasn't even been activated. Now remember, there is absolutely no one protecting the transports. No one's protecting the transports. The Petro's not really doing much. So obviously I can understand him shooting the Yoshino, because that is really the target. The secondaries will kill the, neuter the curve first, but he gets a really good salvo right into that Yoshino. Gonna be I don't think they're gonna get a. I don't think we're gonna get all the transports. So Petro did get that, so it's still possible. It's still possible, assuming the Yamagiri can die. If the Yamagiri can die, then we'll get it. That funny button is a little bit stupid. Now keep in mind, remember, that funny button plus clan battles is a bitch to deal with. Yeah, no, Yoshino, Erda. Oh, the Torps unfortunately get it. So close. Basically incapacitates two guns, since guns aren't really destroyed now. Another like 60k, so I can't even see the number. So yeah, it's gonna be a big number, that's for sure. Over 1 million credits, 12k and free XP, a major contribution and assistance, 792 damage, 2500 base XP on a normal op. That's actually really good. If the Sherman had actually not been really going up the sides and actually been going, on the other side with, all these ships, he probably could have gotten a little bit more damage. I mean, just look at this. Kind of really stupid. But remember, that's also one up. And we're looking at broadside cruisers that get deleted real easily. So that's not a huge ability to really judge this ship. But as someone that's been on the receiving end of this thing in clan battles, plus this, yeah, it's a bitch. It's a bitch to deal with. Really nice profit, really good game there. Really good game.